fake. Raptors playing with some great offensive pace, as Darko mentioned. That's what he wants to see. Here's a three. Good.
The Raptors are just blowing people out from behind the arc. And tonight, that's the case. But part of it is not only the quick.
He's made just one field goal. He's 1 for 5. Double comes to Pascal. Here's Schröder attacking.
Been a lot of life and energy.
Schröder in the paint.
Tons of sound minutes on both ends, right? And when you get to that point where it's habitual over the top, and quite frankly, they're having a hard time when Damian Lillard's got to guard guys straight up. He's getting a tough spot.
As you said, there wasn't a lot of the perimeter, just making the pass to make the pass.
Decisive, yeah.
There was intent to it. Schröder.
So you kind of sometimes say, well, I'm going to overpass it because I don't want to be put in that category, right? So you got to find that balance between getting yours and he's getting his right now.
Shot doesn't go.
Makes you really smart. You win a lot of games because of plays.
Speaking of Bam Adebayo, he didn't play on Monday for the Heat as Schröder late.
A little transitional period for your 76ers. You mentioned got to mind your fouls and minutes.
Schröder from 17 straight away. Both teams scoreless out of the timeout. Down to Siakam, turns into the lane on Beverly. No good. Gets his own miss, but Joel there kicks it back out. Schröder wide open. Trey for the Raptors is
to keep the pace up. We've got to get to the corners and we've got to play out of the paint in those moments. When we're getting the ball into the paint without Joel on the floor with the pace up, we're actually doing pretty.
Nick Nurse against his old ball club, the Raptors. Schröder with it. Driving baseline, pull up on Korkmaz, and that's
here. Averaged 13 and 9 in the final 26 with Toronto. Schröder to go. The other night in Phoenix, hitting all 3 of his triples after a slow start to the season from distance. Schröder again. Yeah, I get your feeling there, Sean. Schröder. Without Devin Vassell with the groin injury. And Precious Achiuwa, one of the great names in the NBA, and a heck of a player, also a groin injury, missing for Toronto. Penny was trying to set up McDermott.
That was an impossible pass there, though. It's the right idea, but you get Schröder right there in the middle of the court. I mean, that pass that'd be something special.
That might have worked an open gym in June.
Got to give Schröder a lot of credit. I mean, he's hung in there several times where he's been at a distinct disadvantage. Oh, that is.
Schröder. Got Jones on his 75-59 as Keldon was 17, 8 of 10 shooting.
Gave the bench a little slide look there. That was a beautiful use of the glass. Great touch from Keldon.
Schröder one more. Schröder. There's by 4. Schröder. He's got the Spurs 4 points in the overtime. Schröder wide open.
He splits this year for Kyrie from the first half to the second half. The shooting percentage jumps 10 points in the second half.
We're talking about a player that's known for being a four-quarter
team so far in the NBA in the first 2+ weeks. Over 23 a game.
Not shocking. It's really an art to it. No better way to get your...
And Anunoby puts the ball in play. Open for Schröder. Gold medal. And the paint. The aforementioned. And the interview led to Maxey saying that he wanted to pass up. He didn't feel comfortable being part of the team this season.
Was it
the second half?
Nice hesitation.
Wow, Schröder, easy layup.
That's something you can sustain throughout this fourth quarter.
Siakam screens for Schröder. Still on the bounce, Dennis Schröder, and he comes down the lane and scores again.
We've seen that.
Yeah, 28 from 3. I'm not saying bail on the 3. I'm just saying, like, we're really efficient from 2.
Dennis Schröder.
Bench for Horford. Schröder. Oh.
3:33 remaining here in this first quarter. Schröder working with Achua, attacking, and that speed.
Won the NCAA championship a year ago. Ups on the penetration.
Schroeder, the 3, and it's good. Saturday night in Boston to it, Jack.
Yeah, Barnes kind of got up close to Lillard and reached, and Lillard just shook him.
Lead by 1.
Trying to shake it off.
Yeah. Pascal now over to Jakob. Gary kicks it in the corner. Open 3, and it's good. And gets into the paint, and the bucket is good. 4-point game. Here's Schröder. Whether the percentage is great or not, they attempt better than 44 a night.
5 straight games that have made 3. Schröder. You know, they're so hard to guard to begin with. Those are the ones you just absolutely can't give up.
Raptors down by 7, largest lead. Schröder coming out of the timeout. Raptors down by 12. Here's Grady, drives, spins around. Schröder, 3-pointer.
Get him going, yeah.
Scotty, play off of him. And you see, misses. It's today's NBA.
Scotty B made 3 the other night.
You make 3s and life is good.
Life is Matty D.
Last time the Raptors led 34-33. Pascal gives it up. Schröder takes his time. The 3. Now 1 for 10 is Tatum. And Schröder turning, firing. But great job getting back. Deflects it. Scooped up by Jakob. Here's Dennis. A little mid-range action.
To the O.
Detroit 2 of 7 from the floor. The Raptors 5 of 6. A hot start. Now 6 of 7.
17 turnovers a game, Matty D.
Schröder driving, and the scoop shot is good. Gary flips it over to Schröder. 10 of the shot clock. Screen set by Pirtle. Dennis jumper good. And
he's in a good place, Matty D. November, yeah.
4:05 remaining here in the opening quarter. Great feed from Jakob Pirtle. The 2-minute mark here in the first half. Schröder, shake, shimmy, cut off. To the elbow, jumper, good.
He is shaking, he is shimmying, he's hooping, and he's shooting it.
13. Raptors lead it, 71-47.
Nice move.
Schröder.
Oh, that count.
Remaining in the third. Raptors up 78-53. Schröder turns. Floater.
Offensive success for the Mansion. Anthony Black is benched up against Anunoby. This is Schröder. Now the jumper out of the corner versus Boston on Friday afternoon.
Absolutely, so much could happen in all that.
Schröder. Trent. Schröder. Fakes. Drives. Floats. Look from the wing. Wild shot by Siakam. Rebounded by Pirtle. Anunoby to Schröder. 3-point shot. It's good. Siakam. Turn in the corner on Franz Wagner. Whips the pass out to Schröder. He's open for 3. He got it. Anunoby to Trent. Joe Ingles defending him. Trent wraparound pass to nowhere. Anunoby picks it up to Schröder. Got it for 3. There's 3. She was climbing on Ingles. Cut off. Now it's Schröder. Finger rolls it up high and in.
And make plays that he can do. And then the energy of a guy like Mo Wagner. Those are 2 things that we never had on Team Germany. He said now.
Yeah, I mean, and Anunoby's really full.
So they got him on it, but he's got length.
Schröder goes inside and quick 4 straight. No Nemhard, no Neesmith tonight. You need to go a little deeper in that bench.
You're going to go deeper in the bench, but I think it's really the way you've got to make up a team under these circumstances.
Schröder against Heel goes inside.
He's tough. I'm telling you, he's tough. And it's tough.
Points the last game and a half. In the previous 2, he had 5 total points.
To the other end and score.
Toppin has 8 of his 11 in this quarter. And Schröder got there and late.
Missed opportunity because Pirtle ended up on Halliburton.
Schröder for 3.
That time out. That's by the emblem. Because they picked him up early, they switched early, and Ty just decided he wasn't going to fight
Toronto. First of 4 meetings this year between these 2 teams. Played just 3 times last year.
There, and it just happens. He's just late.
39-28 on the glass, Toronto. And Schröder makes it a 1-point game.
Now you know why Rick Carlisle was saving. You got Buddy inside. You may have to go double this.
There's the double, but Schröder for 3.
Raptors lead by 5. Chicago 2 of 7 to start. Raptors 5 of 8. Here's Schröder exploding to the iron. He can do that all night long.
Keep it short and tight because that's all I got left, you know?
10-point lead. Back to 12.
I don't know if there's a team of the 29 other than the Bulls that wouldn't want him. He's an all-defensive team. He's a good, solid offensive player.
They're up 17 under 5 minutes to go and end up losing. Now lose the game in overtime. Here's Dennis Schröder. And
I'll take all the other stuff he's given. That's Schröder. Plenty of time on the clock. Yeah, there you go.
Here's Schröder. And the 3 is good. That's his
sprinting, cutting, movement, stance, second, third effort, it's all there.
Schröder ball fake.
Quarter and landed a Raptor championship. A Siakam inside. Pearl knocks that away from Allen. It's tracked down by Siakam for a Schröder 3. Guided in. Here's Schröder now working his way out of danger and into the forecourt. Schröder has a running start at Mitchell. He gets there and banks it in.
But it's your teammates, though, your coaches, though. But if you don't have him on the floor, you are in trouble. We would be in so much trouble night in and night out without Jared Allen.
Right on you, Allen.
A lot of pressure on that initial pass. Don't give him an easy alleyway.
Schröder. Pirtle Clip Garland and Schröder. Siakam. Here's to Anunoby. Barnes for the basket into the corner. Schröder's there for an open 3.
9 shots the last 6 games. He's putting up big numbers this year. Schröder gets the step on Bridges. Help. Dinwiddie defends it. Raptors get a reload here with Schröder. Teardrop off the mark. Somehow it ricochets back to him for 2. Perla. Steal by Schröder. Dinwiddie behind him, and Schröder gets Barnes contact with Dinwiddie, passes out of the double. Ball movement leads to Schröder. A 3.
Start to improve a little bit here in the second half, but obviously we're making a big difference in this.
Barnes with a shot clock winding down. That jumper goes for Schröder.
Pass stolen away. Another turnover. That's the second by Phoenix. Siakam drive and kick in the corner. Wide open 3. Watanabe. 1 of 2 from the line. Here's Schröder. The pace